Tonight at 10, a former MARTA police officer is facing charges after police say he caused a deadly car crash in Midtown last month.
That's right. Dion Alexander turned himself into the Fulton County Jail today. Atlanta News First, Bridget Spencer is in Midtown at the intersection where that crash happened. Bridget, you spoke with the chief about this.
Yeah, the chief was disappointed today, saying overall, before all of this, Dion Alexander was a good officer. Dion Alexander turned himself in Wednesday, charged with homicide by vehicle. Atlanta police say back on February 2nd, while responding to a call, Alexander's actions at the intersection of West Peachtree and North Avenue killed a man and hurt 4 other people.
Officer Alexander sped through an intersection, striking a vehicle, which resulted in another pedestrian being struck.
That pedestrian is identified as 72-year-old Thomas Bush. The warrant says Bush tried to get back to the sidewalk, but was unable to make it back to a safe location before being struck. The department placed him on administrative leave before firing him Tuesday. Alexander has a prior mishap with MARTA PD. The chief says he was demoted after an infraction involving street racing in South Fulton.
He was participating in that activity as supposedly an observer at the time. We don't have any indication or any evidence in that file that he was actually street racing at the time.
The chief says Alexander was trained to have, quote, due regard.
So just having the blue lights and sirens on doesn't give you carte blanche to just run through an intersection without slowing down or without yielding to traffic.
Meaning be careful, no matter if the lights and sirens are on or not.
Police officers are held to that accountability, just like the public is.
Reckless driving, unsafe operation of an emergency vehicle, and failure to obey are the other charges Alexander is facing. He had been with the department since 2017. In Atlanta, Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.